will jump it up with Baum and deflect it into the backcourt. Will Clark will flag it down in this game, and the second half for these two teams is underway.
You see Flau'jae Johnson has the defensive assignment on Caitlin Clark. Flau'jae typically takes the best perimeter player for the opposing.
Gets some space and hits from three. A 5-0 start for Indiana. Here is Clark behind Boston, gets it to her. Boston with a runway, flips it up and in. A 7-0 start for the Fever. Melbourne stops, dishes on the cut. Orson away. That was something Aaliyah was talking to us about at All-Star, just having to adjust her mentality as Heidemann flips it in to know that those percentage. Clark, a deep one. That one's off back iron. Billings, another offensive rebound, feeds Clark. Lays it in. Something Sonia Rahman was talking to us about before the game tonight. Here's Flau'jae. Oh, nice move. What a finish from Flau'jae Johnson.
It's always smart to retreat against the bigger player.
And then Heidemann on the other end, and just like that, off to Clark. Clark weaving into the paint. Her little runner is good. Caitlin Clark with 7 already.
Caitlin Clark had a lot of success in that matchup.
Melbourne on the attack, lays it in. Seattle wanted the over and back, but the official saying it was deflected by Flau'jae Johnson. Here's Boston, able to bounce. Here's Mitchell, zipping inside, able to pop it in, plus the foul. A chance for Clark, giving it up to Cunningham. Billings has Melbourne, takes it to her and lays it in. Good decision there from Monique. 5 boards already. Here's Clark working behind Billings. Off to Cunningham, a deep three. It is good. Cross court, Getchins fire. Samuelson getting some minutes here in the first quarter for the Storm. Here's Dolson, soft, feathery control. Ty Harris has it. Harris quickly up the floor. Cunningham connects on another three. And Indiana to average the most points per game in league history. Cook gets blocked by Timpson. Clark quickly ahead with it. Clark off to Cunningham, looking for another. You bet. They've got a lot of foundational pillars here, and they have their own pick as Heidemann feeds to this team, or maybe a Madison Booker or a Hannah Hidalgo, depending where they end up selecting as Boston buries the three.
Be looking for.
Here's Boston. Boston right to the rim. Keeps it alive. Here's Johnson giving it up. Into Baum. The reverse is good.
With the way Indy is blitzing certain ball screen actions, as they get the ball out of the rotation, Seattle, they're getting good looks on the other side.
Timpson and shoot the three with the regularity she has too. It also makes Timpson then fit the roster more appropriately as well.
Those are different things that she's looking for in her game. She usually plays to set the tone, but yeah, she's always looking for ways.
You know, they support women's sports here, and they love their Storm. As Heidemann teardrop. Boston working Baum. Dumps it underneath. Billings the cut and the finish. And Boston, here's Heidemann. Got space. And buries the three. Clark trying to evade. Good D there from Flau'jae Johnson. And then Billings unable to handle the pass. Seattle on the steal. Here's Heidemann. Heidemann puts it in transition. Here's Clark. Steps into a three and hits. Heidemann has the last 7 for the Storm. Baum. Beautiful footwork. Angel talked to us about it earlier. Here's Clark. Gives it up and the steal. Horston comes up with it. Knocks it off of Horston, able to save it, and Melbourne lays it in. Here's Pham, guarded by Timpson. Pham backing in the hook. That is pretty from Awa Pham. Johnson working into the paint. Forston lays it in, and Seattle is cut into single digits. Mitchell flings it up. Billings has been so active. Mitchell dancing through. Melvin quickly out to her. Mitchell trying to get going. What a scoop. Just the second field goal of the game for Mitchell, who has scored at least 20 in 11 straight. Heidemann able to pizza pie. Here's Clark. Clark through the lane, lays it in. Beautiful take. Mitchell high dribble, 3 seconds left. Mitchell has to pull and hits. Kelsey Mitchell splash.
In the paint. We'll see if they can get her some early touches in this game.
All right, thanks a lot, Angel. Appreciate that. And Johnson comes in. Down 20. Still able to fight back, claw back, get it to single digits as Clark brings in another deep three. Heidemann connects. Here's Clark behind Billings. Trying to get it into her. Clark going to drive it instead. The fade and the finish. Heidemann finding her footing. Cook a three is good. Heidemann the rebound. Opportunity for Seattle. Heidemann with zest, leaning and hitting. It's a 5-point game. Timeout, Indiana. In the second. Has cut it to 5, has the basketball. Pham connects. It's a 2-point game. Cut off by Cook. Clark trying to wiggle free. Step back is good. Tough bucket from Caitlin Clark. She has. Here's Clark. Deep three is good. Caitlin Clark with her 4th three of the night, up to 28 points. Cook off one leg, able to hit. What a big bucket from Zia Cook. Leg injury, questionable to return.
There will be a Boston on the floor right now. No Caitlin Clark. This should be Kelsey Mitchell time.
Mitchell. In there as Hines Allen buries the three. That is foul. 7 of 16, so good percentage on limited attempts. On the cut, Melvin lays it in on a beautiful delivery. Here's Mitchell pulling and hitting. And usually when one falls, a flurry follows.
Indiana players have been able to score in her face.
It's not the easiest backcourt to defend.
No.
As Mitchell at 13 points, has had at least 20 in 11 straight, tied for the 5th longest streak in league history. Mitchell again. Mitchell sizing up Melvin. Mitchell step back two. Is good. Flau'jae can't hit. Rebound, Babbitt, and Johnson puts the foul. Big time effort play from Flau'jae Johnson. And a chance for Mitchell. Spinning, driving, bouncing. Hines Allen Lang. Looked like Hines Allen could have gone right up with it, and instead kind of took herself to the center of the lane. Heidemann buries another three. Mitchell on the attack, lays it in. Pham kicking it out. Forston will fire, can't hit. Rebound Clark. Clark flinging ahead, Timpson the catch, and the finish for Indiana. Here's Johnson into the corner. Dolson, they need it. They got it prior to Caitlin's arrival. Mitchell has been cooking here in the 4th. Mitchell, you bet. Kelsey Mitchell, the closer.
Hopeful that she's okay.
She's been on the bench the entire second half, not playing, but there. And Heidemann, a chance for 4. Mitchell lost it. 4 to shoot. Mitchell trying to create. Oh my goodness, splits the double, lays it in, puts the foul. After Clark had 16 in the 3rd. 4th straight game for Indiana. as Heidemann, a new career high 33 for Natisha Heidemann. Fourth straight game for Indiana, putting up 100 as Clark lays it in. This is also a record 12th game scoring 100 for the Fever. Most ever in a single season. What is the delay? There it goes to Melvin. And the Indiana Fever have found their groove. A 105-95 win tonight.